Hi Virgo, welcome and thank you for joining me. We're going to do a spread to kind of look at what's going on and what advice there is for you right now. And what was interesting is tuning in, I heard the word pressure, and then the first two cards to come out were the Five of Wands and the Page of Swords. So this definitely feels like you're having a battle with someone, and this could even particularly be almost a legal battle for some of you. Others, it's like this really clear conflict where you're butting heads with someone almost on morals, belief systems, something really important to you. Now this could also be with yourself. All right, the past energy is the Two of Wands, so some sort of decision is what brought this to a head. You chose one path and someone else wants to choose another. They want you walking another path, which is heavy because we're all really here to walk our own path, and it's interplayed with others. I don't know, it's interesting. I want to get actually an oracle on this. I want to understand who this is, the Pilgrim. They feel like someone who's very particular about where they think opportunity lies. And you're looking to branch out and create opportunity elsewhere. What's your energy in this? All right, we got two. The Scholar and the Weaver. You didn't make this decision blindly. It's been a journey getting there, a bit of a path. With this Weaver card, it's a big transition from your background. That's part of why this other person doesn't see that you're having an argument with, doesn't see the benefit or the opportunities. So you could be having a really big career change or lifestyle change. We were kind of talking morals earlier. All right, so let's look at what else you should know here. Ooh. The Eight of Swords. A call to sort of get out of your own head. It makes me wonder if, do you actually have to be in this argument and this friction with someone? There's something that you're doing to kind of make this a little more intense. The Four of Swords. This is a card of rest and recovery, so it's almost telling me that maybe it's time to kind of have a little space from this person. Put the swords down. Let's get one more. Three of Wands. See, this isn't hermit mode energy. This is because you're not on a lone pilgrimage. But what you're doing is this new path you're on, you've really got to dedicate some time to it. You know, the ship's at the dock. It's actually getting ready to leave. You have to go take off to do something. And so that's going to simply take up your time, that you won't have the energy to be in this argument with somebody. And that alone will help ease the whole situation. It's not that you totally ghost somebody or neglect a relationship. I do want to dig into, you know, what service they do have for you. But simply by focusing on what you're creating on this new path, there's naturally going to be this resting energy that comes in. Let's look at the root of the issue. Five of Pentacles. They're feeling like they're going to be left behind. So it makes me wonder, is this someone who is really close to you, family member? They feel older, experienced, but a little bit also kind of set in their ways. So even if they aren't an elder per se, there's something about their experience. I mean, this could even just be like a cousin that's within a few months of you, but their experiences somehow get leveled. Like there's a perception thing, like they should be knowing more but really they see you about to leave them behind, or they're afraid of that. The Devil. They don't, yeah, this is going back to the conversation that they don't have the direction over your life. You're getting to choose that. And this is your chance to kind of break free from those. I think the word chains does want to come out because I'm struggling to really get that other one. It's like, I feel the need to say that. There's something that feels very restrictive. Not just restrictive, like rope, but like there's something with that harshness of metal where like once you go too far, there's no slack and there's no give. It's just going to be this abrupt yank. And that's where you are. You're kind of at the yank of breaking that chain because you're not going to bounce back. So let's look at where this is going for you. The Four of Wands, a card of celebration. It's also a card of happy home, happy relationships. What else do we have, Virgo? Feels like if you're looking to, you could meet someone that is going to be, yeah, of sharp mind. They're going to be, they want to fight with you. See, this is where we're getting to that emotional maturity now, because they know how to wield their intellect. Compared to the Page is youthful and young and can be a little bit immature about it. The Knight now is starting to have some mastery and insight. So it feels like you meeting someone where you're having these really engaging conversations. That's why it's not necessarily romantic. It's just you're gonna have a very happy dynamic with somebody. And it's happy because of your intellect, which is perfect for a Virgo. You with your hardworking mind. All right, let's look at what else you need to know. The Wheel of Fortune. I'll put this up here because I think I'm going to pull out one more for you. Going back to the fact that you chose this new path, the Wheel of Fortune card is saying it's really emphasizing that you're on a new cycle in your life right now. It does feel like a positive one, although it feels like one where you're, again, hard at work. The scholar energy is still bleeding over. This does feel like I'm connecting to someone who's very intellectually guided and focused. And one last thing of advice. I want to get some advice transitioning you as you're focusing on your other stuff and letting this other person fall away. The World. So you've got 1, 2, 3 major arcana, and seeing the World and the Wheel of Fortune is really great together. All right, this card is letting you know to be focused or to be mindful of the perception that this other person has. When we look here, you know, they're really focused on their safe space. They're not willing to branch out from that. And you're willing to look and see past the bubble that's been made for you. And so that's what's so scary for them, is they don't know how to go past their safety net. But you're starting to see a way past it. I mean, that's what the Three of Swords is even about too. Traditionally, the person here can't even see that they think it's the desert, and they're not actually seeing that there are little ships out and they're looking at the ocean. So there's a perception change. And there's a balance even with the fact that the Ouroboros here is also an infinity sign. There's just this balance of you're starting to have a perception change, but not everyone else will. And that's okay. It's their own. But I'm really excited for you. It feels like you're going to be able to, you have the opportunity to get out of this energy of Five of Wands fighting with someone. But we have the Eight of Swords here. It is, you're kind of holding yourself still in that right now, and it's really up to you by focusing on your new journey to allow some rest and reprieve to come in. but this looks really good for you. I'm excited for you. Just wishing you the best. I will see you next time. Take care.